I sold out of all of my lacy bows. Morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Trisha and I'm the owner of Wattle Designs. We're a handmade hair accessory business based out of Sydney, Australia. And I also create a little content just documenting my business journey here on YouTube. In today's video, we've got a hectic week ahead of us. It is Tuesday. We've just come off a long weekend. And over the weekend, I had one market. This was one of my regular markets in Rouse Hill, and it was a brilliant market for us. I'm really excited that things are starting to pick up a little bit now, and I have my fingers crossed that it's going to be like this right through the rest of the holiday season. It technically isn't the holiday season just yet, but round about October-ish is when things start ramping up. People are already looking for Christmas gifts, and I had a few customers actually inquire about when I would actually bring out my Christmas range, which hopefully will be very soon, will be our next market. This past market, I didn't really film a market day vlog. I'm sorry. We were moving into daylight saving and it was a little hectic getting up earlier than usual for an already early start to the day, and I wasn't at my best. I don't think I would have been able to capture the essence of the day in the kind of frame of mind that I was in. I didn't have a full night's sleep, so I really wasn't sure how that would come across on camera, whether or not I would be able to do justice to that video. So I decided to give myself just a tiny break and not film on the day. But rest assured, next weekend, we're going to be taking the camera along and we're going to be filming whatever we can for market day. So I'll take this opportunity and give you a little recap of what happened at the markets. Markets were good. It was school holidays combined with a long weekend, and it was a gorgeous day to boot. The weather was brilliant. So as you can imagine, a lot of folks would have headed out to the beach. A lot of people are out of town on holidays. So the footfall was a little lower. That being said, we still did really well. I sold out of all of my lacy bows, so I have to except one. I have to restock a whole bunch of those for upcoming markets. And we've got a couple of custom orders that I have to make in time for the next market as well. So this week's going to be plenty chaotic. Now, before I actually get started on work for the week, I'm going to take a little time. I've got some fabrics to put back. Like you can see, our fabric shelving looks a little scant. That's only because I've been working on cutting fabrics for advent calendars and such. If you're keen to get your hands on one of our advent calendars, go ahead to the website. They're already live on there. You've got a few options that you can choose from. So I think I'm going to spend a little time getting the rolls of fabric back where they belong and just giving the place a little bit of a tidy up. We didn't get around to doing much after the market, except for having to fix one of our displays. Well, it was an accident that happened right at the end of the day. You know, the big pegboard that we have for our scrunchies has 2 feet. If you've seen the market videos, you know that. We had packed up for the day and my husband was just pulling the car to kind of pack up, and he accidentally ran over one of them. Fortunately, the damage was not too much. We just had a little tweaking to do. He's managed to save that. Now, hopefully, just hopefully, that functions well. Otherwise, we're going to have to sit and whip up another leg for that stand. But I'm going to test that out on Friday when he's home next, and we'll take a look and see how well that works. If it works, I have nothing to worry about. Otherwise, we're going to be in a mad frenzy on Friday to get something ready for Saturday. But that's a future me problem. Today's problem will be to just get everything back in place and get started with work for this week. So we've got a few done and I'm just going to work through the rest of them now, and I'll see you back once all of the bows are tied up. So the first stage of those bow clips are done. Let me show you some of the new ones that we're going to have for the market this weekend. We've got some pretty pastels. In fact, a lot of these are pastels. So got a pink and a blue. The blue is really, really pretty. There's a white and a blush. And another sort of cream and a beige. Really, really pretty. I can't wait to finish these up now. And there's one more that I'm testing out. This is a slightly bigger bow, but it's a gorgeous lace and it'll sit either on a larger alligator clip or on a barrette clip. I haven't really decided yet. All the bows, what they look like all together. Hey guys, it is the next day. So today is Wednesday. Yesterday I spent time just putting together some of the lacy bows that we have on offer, and I got quite a few of them made. They're not fully complete. I haven't done any more work on them since yesterday. Today is Wednesday and the day just somehow got away from me. I've just come back from a post office run. I've dropped off some of your orders. So thank you to everyone who's placed an order on the website. You should receive all your gorgeous headbands and scrunchies very, very soon. So today, since it's already about 4 o'clock in the evening and I want to spend a little amount of time working on the video for this week, I have to put that together. I'm working on 2 videos actually. Those of you that don't know, I also run a food channel called The Aspiring Home Cook. That one was a pet project from a few years ago. It was a hobby, and while I was working on getting this channel up, that one's been neglected a tiny bit. But I've decided it's about time to get that one back on track as well. So I have some content recorded for that channel as well as this one. If you're interested in checking it out, I will leave a link to the food channel down in the description box below. Please be kind. I am not a professional cook by any means, but it's something that I enjoy doing, and I share my adventures in the kitchen over on that channel. So if you're interested, go ahead, check it out. Yes, so I have 2 videos to edit, one for that channel, one for this one, and that will take some amount of time today as well as tomorrow. I'm going to leave that for a little bit later in the evening though. I can work on bits and pieces while I'm spending time with my husband after he's done with work. So because I don't want the day to seem like a complete loss for me, I know it's not a loss really, it's still work for this business as well as the other channel, but I'd like to achieve something tangible as well. So I'm going to spend the next little while cutting some fabric for bows. I still have a lot of work to get done on the advent calendars. I will probably end up doing some work on it tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure on that because the bows definitely have to get done for the market this Saturday. So what I'm thinking is this: I'll cut my fabric for the bows today so that I have the fabric ready and I can work on completing the bows over the next couple of days. I'll probably end up doing a few Christmassy prints in this one. Let's see, I've pulled out some fabrics, but I will go through the rest of my stash and see what else catches my eye. Just a little public service announcement. If you've been waiting to change your rotary cutter blades and have been putting it off for the longest time like me, don't do that. I've just changed my blades over the last time I was cutting some fabric, and it makes cutting an absolute breeze. Do yourself a favor and switch your blades now. The next morning, I spent all of yesterday evening cutting fabric for bows, some Christmassy patterns, some more summery and spring colors and prints, and I'm quite happy with the little selection that I have put together. I also spent some time last night and this morning editing videos, so you should get the video out on this channel right on time, and I'll show you the stack of fabric that I was working with for today. So that's the little stack that I've got. All of these will become the little fabric bows. We've got Christmas out the back, we've got some florals out the front, and we've got a whole bunch of gorgeous stuff in between. I still have to put the finishing touches on one video for today, and it's nearing lunch hour already. I'll finish all that off, and once lunch is done, I might sit and start work on either the lace bows or these ones. Let's see how it goes. So we've finally gotten done with all of the ironing work, and these are the bows, and they're all ready to get tied up and have the clips attached. Just going to take this to the couch now and finish it off there so that I can be a little more comfortable while I'm doing this. Morning guys, it's a little later in the morning already. It's about 11 o'clock, and I just thought I'd catch you up on how far we'd progressed. So we've spent the better part of a couple of days just working on bows, and here's where we are at. I've tied up all the bows. I haven't attached the centers and the hardware that's the clips to them yet. I will do that over the next couple of days, but this is what the bows are looking like. That's the first lot of them. Like you can see, there are a lot of bows. I think most of them, if not all, are newer prints. Let me show you the second part. That's the second lot of them. So like you can see, lots and lots of bows coming soon. So I just did a quick count. That's 199 bows. I am so happy with that number, which means I can take a tiny bit of a step back from the bow making, at least in terms of stocking up for the next couple of weeks. I might have to top up a few patterns and such, but I'm pretty happy with that. I will list some of these on the website as well. Most of them are for the markets. We'll see how they go. I haven't had this style of bows on the website yet, so it'll be interesting to see if there is any sort of interest in them. I still have to work on those centers and attaching the clips, but before I do that, I've got a quick post office run. I've got a couple of orders to send out today, so I'm just going to quickly duck out to the post office. I'll try and take you along, show you what the weather looks like right now outside. It's a beautiful day. I'm also going to try and step into the shops for a little bit. I'm looking for some wrapping paper for the advent calendars. I was thinking of wrapping the scrunchies a little differently this time. However, I think I might have left that a little too late for the supplies to get in, but they will still be gorgeously wrapped like they were last time. I want to switch up the wrapping paper that I used. I don't want to use the same one that I did last year, though I do have a lot of that paper left over. So we'll see how it goes. If I find something really interesting, I might just grab hold of those as well. And I'm going to try and see if I can find some interesting wrapping paper. If it's not too busy at the shops, I might show you what's in for Christmas, because I want to take a look at it myself. I haven't started shopping for Christmas for the house and for us personally yet. Have you started your Christmas shopping yet? I'm speaking to a few people at the markets, and some of them have already gotten started on decor as well as their gift list. They've started purchasing and stuff. I have done no such thing yet. I'm thinking I will leave the decor for a little bit. I want to try and film a bit of a Vlogmas series this year. So I'm going to keep all those bits and pieces for December, I think. I know I'm taking a chance because I've seen a couple of pieces that I absolutely adore, and they might not last till then in the stores at least. So I'm going to have a think, see what exactly I want to do, and maybe buy them and just do like a little bit of a reveal later on when I'm filming Vlogmas. Fingers crossed Vlogmas happens. It is a relatively busy time of the year for the business, so I'm not sure whether that'll leave me enough time to edit the videos, but we'll have to wait and see. So I'm just headed off to the post office and I'll try and take you along. That went from beautiful to brutal in like 6 seconds. It is so hot outside. Anyway, it was a semi-productive trip. I saw a lot of gorgeous little Christmas things. So on a personal front, I have earmarked a few things that I want to pick up, and I'll probably go back when Ashley's around and we'll see if he likes them too and pick them up. I did not see too many wrapping papers that I really enjoyed, so that one's a bit of a miss because I'm going to have to make another trip for that. And I could have spent hours over there. Everything Christmas was so pretty. I reckon they'll have a few more Christmassy things once Halloween's passed. But yeah, I didn't even realize how the time got by. Because it's this late, I just quickly picked up some sushi for my lunch and I couldn't go past these. Picked up some eclairs. We used to get Cadbury eclairs when I was younger back in Mumbai. I haven't seen eclairs in ages, so I had to get some of these, and licorice all sorts. Now this is something that's going to be really interesting because when my family from the UK was visiting us, they picked up some all sorts for us and I absolutely loved them. At least that's the memory that I have of them. This is from about 20 years ago, and since then I haven't got my hands, or rather ventured out and actually bought any all sorts till today. So I'm very eager to see whether that actually is anything like I remember. That should be interesting. So I'm just quickly going to have lunch. I got myself something new. This is the chicken lover box. I'm not really a massive head over heels in love with chicken kind of person, but it looked interesting. It was new. I thought we'd try it. And I love that they've swapped their plastic trays for cardboard ones. Sadly, this is still plastic, but hey, you take the changes where you can. At least they're trying. So I'm gonna go have some lunch, and this is something I picked up when I went to a recently opened Korean supermarket. This is a mango aid, so it'll be interesting to see what this tastes like. I love mango. Back in India and in Goa, we had a bounty of mango during the summer months. I really missed those kind of mangoes over here. The mangoes over here pale in comparison. So we're going to see if this is even close to the flavor that we get back in India. It's actually not bad. It's really refreshing for a day like today. So I'm going to sit with this, grab my sushi, have some lunch, and get started on editing. I've got a couple of videos to edit. Like I mentioned, I'm trying to revive my first channel as well. And that one's a food and cooking channel. So if you're interested, I'll leave the details down in the description box below if you want to check it out. I think I'm going to end this video right here, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like this video, and if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to my channel. And thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.